hear this? Ignore
Thank you,
SylviAnn.
Nicola.
Oh, yeah, thank you, so. All right. Well, I think we're getting to the point where we're winding down. Does
I think
anybody
I
have
know
some?
Susan wanted to do something, and Bryan.
Maybe we're not winding down quite yet.
We never do. We never start on time.
We're not going to end on time.
So it's my fault.
This is called
You
life.
need help packing up? You got everything?
Into the world we are born through blood and pain and sin. This is how life begins. Life is short, death is sweet, but it's for the light we must reach. It is when we are a child that we first learn to lie, steal, and cheat. Life is short and death is sweet, but it's for the light that we reach. For the heart these things seek: hate, murder, war, using drugs and booze, chasing a high to get by. Life is short and death is sweet, but it's from the light that we must reach. Oh, this painful ride we call life, love, faith, and hope we must keep these in sight as we reach out for the light. For life is short and death is sweet, but it's into the light that we must reach. This is called Fire. From the funeral pyre, visions in the fire. Homicide, jihad, genocide. Innocent blood is shed, pray the dead. From the funeral pyre, and visions in the fire. Smoke that pot and that crack, in the veins shoot that smack. Numb the soul of its pain. From the funeral pyre, visions in the fire. Hear a mother's shriek of agony as her child is starved and slain. No compassion, no shame. From the funeral pyre, visions in the fire. Man's inhumanity to man, a bloodless, lifeless place. A blight of the anathematized, visions in the fire.
Susan, did you want to go next?
I'm still looking
Still
for my
looking?
stuff here.
Anybody else?
Someone else please go.
You signed on the first one, Bryan, already.
Oh,
Yeah, you already signed something.
I've already been up there too.
Yeah. Okay, anybody else? I can tell a story. You got a story?
All right.
I was thinking about this on the way over. So, like, sadly, David Bowie just died, and that sucks a lot. So, I was, just kind of thinking about maybe on the way over here, like, I could do some sort of something to commemorate his life and maybe open the floor for others to share about their good memories of his music and films. And I remembered that my first year of my master's program, I was taking a class. It was in New York, and our professor, somewhat related to the lesson that day, was like, I have a story I need to tell y'all. Everybody's like, okay. Personal tidbit from the professor is always like, oh yes, this is good. So she was talking about how her, little kindergarten age daughter had made a friend at school, and they wanted to have a play date. So my professor calls the nanny, they arrange a play date, the kids play together, everything's dandy. And they do this a few more times, and then one day my professor's at like parent-teacher conferences, and somebody goes, Ruth, you know that your daughter's friend, that's David Bowie and Iman's daughter. And she's like, oh. She had no idea. And I guess, you know, that's to the kids' credit. You know, they weren't real spoiled, like, I have rock star parents. She's just a normal little kid. So the next time my professor calls the nanny to make a play date with her daughter and her daughter's little friend, the nanny doesn't answer the phone, but Iman does. And I imagine that this is sort of how the conversation went. Hello. Hi, this is Ruth. I'm your daughter's friend's mom. They wanted to have a little play date. I wondered if there was some time in the next few weeks where we could get our kids together. No play date. But it really warms my heart to know that I know somebody who reached the Bowie's home phone. Wow, the universe is amazing sometimes. So that's my story.
How did you find it, Susan? Nothing?
Still looking. Can we read one?
You want to do another one?
Yeah.
Go for it.
What time is it? Oh, I think it's 8:04.
Yeah.
Did you need a chair?
Yeah, I'm sick.
All right, you have to
All of those,
sign the thing here.
Set you up, sign the paper.
Sylvia, is this Sylvia?
SylviAnn.
Oh, Sylvia, I remembered part of it.
You didn't part.
Is that yours, is that a self-published book?
No, this is by Amazon. I mean, it's all my stuff. It's a compilation. And I had an amazing English professor that I met and helped me put this together, and it's published.
Did you use Create Space?
Yes, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
I've got to
Yes,
try that.
they're good.
Good.
They will prepare the whole thing, and all you gotta do is slide it over to Amazon. They'll do it for you.
Create Space? Is it an online tool?
Yeah, you can actually put any kind of book on there, and then people can access it.
Did you put it up there with JPEGs?
But, you know, it's about $200.
Is it a formatting? Is it like, or is it a membership?
All right, you guys.
They moved.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Available for sale here.
Sorry about
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This book is for sale here, although I can't figure out where it is right now.
Actually, you can get it signed by the author.
Probably. You should have seen something I signed yesterday. It looked like a, I don't know. I misspelled my own name.
It's a unique, worth $1 million.
That will, because that's so weird. And the lady that I saw, there's a lady named, okay, from Chicago House, and I met her at the doctor's office. Anyway, you have to know Chicago House. It was a long time ago. It was a pretty crazy day. Okay, when birds go crazy, what does it mean when the birds go on strike, gather randomly instead of orderly, flying south, but sideways and upside down? I feel a sense of excitement as black birds fly low and like missiles almost hit my white art Jeep. I look for feathers on the pavement and wonder aloud why the birds fly so low and in such a chaotic manner, as if the world might suddenly come to an end. And are they all suicidal like I recently was, or are they simply flying close to the ground searching for food? Sometimes flying in a homicidal rage into windows or smashing onto pavement that should have been a forest or park. But always I know that it all means so much, and only the birds' black, beady black eyes know why. And they won't tell me. Okay. This is like one of the only normal things in the book. Other things that you have to look at. Let's see. The world kaleidoscopes. And I shift comfortable with the sliding. I see the shadows moving, knowing that they aren't in our world, waxing around the corners no one should see, feeling not alone, knowing the truth has layers not explained, walking in a reality not real, knowing I'm here for this. Somehow the message, multidimensional, comes through my fingers and will be released. So I have to do threes. Do threes. It's a world of 3s and 7s. Yeah. Just take that one, come on. I don't know, it's repeating itself here. I mean, I got 25 and it keeps going back to the same three. Okay, I'll read this real quick. It's called Restless. I'm too restless to sit still, feel tiny explosions as I step, and know I have to move quickly as the world is shifting. I must not be caught over the edge of the cliff that will appear when I relax too soon. No one is there to calm me, and no one knows why. I am a spark, restless on the ocean, never quite cooled by the water I am suspended above.
Thank you.
Okay, Susan, find anything? No? I think we might have to wrap it up then.
April, don't you have something?
No, I have nothing.
I have nothing.
I have nothing.
Okay, so this was great, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Austin
Yeah.
Clubhouse, for
Yeah.